In this video, I would like to tell you about a promising cryptocurrency project called Mina Protocol. Mina Protocol is a Layer 1 blockchain that offers improvements over traditional blockchains and aims to solve the notorious blockchain trilemma and achieve decentralization, security, and scalability. I will give you a brief overview of Mina, the people who built it, and the people who already believed in it. Then I will tell you about ZK snarks and why this technology may make Mina a new standard of the whole crypto industry. After that, we will discuss Mina's community and community events organized by Mina. Are you ready? Let's go! The Mina Protocol is a blockchain that is functionally similar to Bitcoin and is primarily designed to be a payment system. It is different from all other blockchains out there in that it is built on top of a very advanced cryptographic technology called ZK snarks. Thanks to this technology, Mina's blockchain is super light and is only 22 kilobytes in size. Well, actually, the size is decreasing, and at this very moment it is only 13 kilobytes. As Mina's team themselves say, the blockchain is succinct. Well, and who builds Mina? Mina Protocol is developed by a San Francisco-based startup, O1 Labs, which is founded by Evan Shapira and Isaac McClure. Evan graduated from Carnegie Mellon with a BC in computer science, and he then obtained his research MC while working in the CMU Personal Robotics Lab, where he did research for the Herb Robotics platform. And he also worked as a software engineer for Mozilla. Isaac is a mathematician and computer scientist. He holds a PhD degree from UC Berkeley, specializing in cryptography. Prior to that, he worked as a software engineer at the trading firm Jane Street and has contributed to a variety of different open source projects. Many well-known investors have already believed into the Mina Protocol's potential. In 2018 and 2019, O1 Labs received a total of $18.5 million from companies and investors such as Accomplice, Coinbase Ventures, Electric Capital, General Catalyst, Metastable, Paradigm, Polychain, and the AngelList co-founder Naval Ravikant. In 2020, Mina has raised additional $10.9 million from its Asian partners, including Hong Kong-based Bixin Ventures and Singapore-based 3 Arrows Capital. Now, you might wonder what makes Mina so special. It is supported by all these big names. The secret lies in the technology Mina relies on. This technology is called ZK snark. Before we go into the details of what ZK snark is, I suggest we start from some basics. What is the purpose of the blockchain? Essentially, it is needed to prove that some event has happened in the world. When we think about cryptocurrencies, we usually view such events as transactions, that is, transfers of money from one address to another. Now, assume that you wake up one morning and decide to contribute to this by running a validating node to help approve valid transactions and reject invalid ones. However, before you can join other nodes, what you have to do is you have to synchronize with the current state of the blockchain, and this means that you have to download the data about all transactions made on this blockchain ever since it launched. And here comes the biggest problem. The longer the blockchain exists before you connect to it, the more data it contains. So, for example, the size of the Bitcoin's blockchain is now approximately 330 gigabytes, and it rapidly continues to increase. So, in order to join the chain, you have to equip yourself with patience to download this data and find some device with enough memory to store it and enough computational power to work with it. In general, this results in that at the end, users do not participate in validation but delegate it to some third parties. And this is obviously not good because it undermines decentralization. But is there a solution? Yes. And what we need is to find a way of proving that a certain event has happened without looking at the history preceding this event. And how can it be done? Just use ZK snarks. ZK-SNARK stands for Zero Knowledge Succinct Non-Interactive Argument of Knowledge and is based on the so-called Zero Knowledge Proof. Zero Knowledge Proof is a method used to prove that somebody has a particular knowledge or that somebody has performed a particular action without revealing that knowledge or action. Just let me give you an intuitive example. Assume that Alice and Bob are both challenged to find Waldo in the following picture, and each of them has their own copy of it. Alice manages to solve this task first. She doesn't want to ruin the game for Bob, and instead of pointing to the location of Waldo in the Bob's copy, she cuts out Waldo from her copy and shows him to Bob. So what Alice did is she proved that she has a particular knowledge, the location of Waldo, without revealing that knowledge. And this is exactly what Zero Knowledge Proof is. In Mina, Zero Knowledge Proofs are used to verify that the current state of the blockchain is correct, and ZK-SNARKs play the role of certificates that confirm it. Instead of looking into the whole history of the blockchain to determine whether it is correct, we just look at its certificate, telling us that it is indeed correct. What is amazing about ZK-SNARKs is that they are tiny, less than 1 kilobyte, and easy to check, regardless of how long the blockchain is. Thanks to this, ZK-SNARKs solve the decentralization problem. As they require less computational power to check, every user can do it using just their mobile phone. Mina Node is easy to implement and run, even if you have never seen the code before. Believe me. This is thanks to the Mina guidelines on the website and its exceptional community hub. Mina is powered by participants. There are approximately 600 Genesis founding members on board to form the backbone of Mina. And all of these members actively participate in the development of the future of blockchain. They help to run and test the network, they form Mina content and participate in the significant discussions that concern Mina policies and activities. Mina and its community places special attention to its 4 main values: curiosity, openness, respect, and excellence. Thanks to this, the community in various channels is amazing. It is the best community I've personally seen so far. Diverse, engaging, positive, and ambitious. Mina does not only create an accessible blockchain, but it also increases public awareness on blockchain by the creation of different communities and initiatives, like its University Ambassador Program, to which any student can apply to. Moreover, there are numerous grants, both social and technical, available at the moment. And if we will have a look at Mina tokenomics, we will see that there are still a lot of opportunities to receive Mina tokens, such as to become a community leader or to become a post-main and Genesis member. Check it out if you want to join us in this journey.